All right, YouTube. Normally I have a short but sweet intro, but I want to start off this video by clarifying some things from my last video about the review video. Nope, I ain't retracting nothing negative I said, nor did I really say anything to be blasting or in a negative light. But I will say this, the things I've said about maintenance, that is not a Carrier One thing. That is a company called Leasing. It is their thing that they're doing. Carrier One does not quote unquote lease trucks. They partnered with Winland Leasing. Winland Leasing is the one who leases out the trucks. They're the ones who do the lease payments. They're the ones who do the aggressive maintenance deductions. But that does not apply to people, owner operators who come to the company with their own truck. You do not go through that. You can set up your maintenance however you want to, or you cannot set one up at all. So to people who come to Carry One with their own trucks, that maintenance situation does not apply to you at all. You can bring your own, you can do your own maintenance account, set up that however you want to. It strictly applies to people who are leasing a truck through Winland Leasing, and once you pay off your lease with them, you are once again no longer subject to the way that they deduct things. But yeah, sorry about that. Y'all know when it's cutting the video, somebody called. But anyways, like I said, if you do pay off your lease with Winland Leasing, in my case, I have 1 year and 3 weeks left on my lease, no balloon payment, I will no longer be subject to that heavy monetization that they do, if you want to call it that. But I do plan to actually meet up with someone from the company to actually talk to them, because instead of bashing, I'd rather try to see if they could possibly be open to revamping things. I know I'm just a lowly YouTuber. I have no power or no sway in any shape, form, or fashion. But, when a trucking company should be making sure the drivers are happy and satisfied, because happier drivers mean harder working drivers and more money making drivers. It'd be a nice idea to at least listen to what drivers have to say and take it into consideration. Even if you don't change it, take it into consideration. Hear a brother out. Anyways, guys, that's enough of this. Let's get to the video. Good morning, my favorite YouTubians. I've heard what the other YouTubers say about y'all, but I still love y'all, and y'all my favorite YouTubers. Today is December 1st. I hope y'all had a very happy Thanksgiving for those who celebrated. Hope you ate good, drank good, seen a lot of family and friends you have not seen in a while, did a lot of reconnecting and reflection. But yes, we are here in Fort Worth, Texas at Reader Distributors Incorporated, delivering what would eventually be materials for, y'all know one of those lifts they use to put cars on when they're like changing your oil or doing engine work at shops, is eventually going to be combinations of things that make one of those. So yeah, we just got it untarped. I did have to tarp this load. We got it untarped. We're about to get it unstrapped here. He said it was going to be a while, so I'm like, why not film a little content? My tarps are pretty shredded though, so I would say after this load, I probably can't do any more tarp loads until I get some more, which we all know tarps ain't cheap. See, I got my tarp over there ready to get folded. Anyways, I have a review video. It's probably going to be up before this video, but I'm going to do my 60-day review video of the company. To cut to the chase of it ahead of time. No, it's not all bad. No, it's not all good. But we're going to talk about it. I don't company bash, so if you're looking for me to company bash, you'll be looking for the wrong review video. If you're looking for me to kiss their butt, I don't do that either. They don't pay me, and if they did, they didn't pay me enough. With that being said, let me get on up out of here. Go ahead and get this tarp rolled up, unstrapped, all that, the easy stuff, right? And let's go find us some more money. Hopefully we can get up out of Texas with something pretty decent. Texas is kind of a sucky state when it comes to freight, getting out of here. So hopefully we can find something decent. Anyways, I'll see you guys at whatever next stop it is, and welcome to December 1st. YouTubians, I didn't get a chance to get any footage of my last load, but it was a load of crane mats, so nothing super spectacular. Picked it up out of Center, Texas. Load went to Hartsville, Tennessee. Anyways, I'm currently here in Millwood, Kentucky, picking up a load of lumber. As you can see, it has snowed out here, so definitely my winter drivers, flatbed drivers especially, make sure y'all are careful out here. You know, slow down, no words are worth your life, blah, blah, blah. You heard it all before. Anyways, guys, picking up a load of lumber that does not have to be tarped, obviously. I mean, crap got snowed on. But it doesn't need to be tarped. Load's going to Roseville, Ohio tomorrow. From tomorrow, keep it trucking. I may need to go by my terminal, pick up some new tarps, and if the sticker. So typical stuff. I do have to pay for those new tarps, but it is what it is. I do need some tarps. And I don't want to be hindered. As much as I love not tarping, I don't want to be hindered by only being able to get certain loads because I can't tarp. Anywho, with that being said, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get loaded. We just waiting on them to get me loaded. Now I'm already in position to get loaded. Strap it down, weigh out, get out. Got the bad guy up here, so make sure you say hello to the bad guy, and we will be out of here. And I will see y'all at the next stop, which will be in Roseville, Ohio. Yo, YouTubians. I didn't get a chance to film the last load I was doing. I'm having a bad habit of forgetting to film, y'all. I'm sorry, probably still coming off that Thanksgiving food high. But the last load I did, it wasn't nothing too special. It was some yellow pine I picked up from basically a yellow wood over in Kentucky that I delivered to Ohio. Didn't have to tarp it, so that was pretty cool. Anyways, I'm here at a Belden plant. They do bricks. As you can see, bricks, more bricks, Belden Brick Company. Bricks. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna pick up some bricks. Don't have to tarp this either. So strap it down, get up out of here. At some point after I leave here, before I deliver this load, I'm gonna go by the terminal. I need to grab a tarp or two and pick up some extra straps for my trailer because I have 2 straps that are ripped, and DOT gonna lick their lips if they see me with them. I'm still having coolant leak issues, guys. I don't know what's going on with that. I just had the truck in the shop yesterday. With today being Thursday, I just had the truck in the shop Wednesday. No one can still find this coolant leak. It is driving me nuts, man. Because 1, I'm tired of refilling coolant in this truck. 2, I'm tired of them telling me they're doing pressure tests, but no one can find the leak. It is driving me crazy. But I also did find out that 2 of my 4 batteries were dead, and that's why my truck kept cutting off on me. It cut off on me once last week, and it tried to cut off on me this past weekend. I had to get a jump start at a TA, and then they tried to cut off on me again, but I managed to get it to crank before it completely shut out on me. So yeah, got 2 of my batteries replaced. Yes, I wanted to get all 4 replaced. You know, that's typically standard what they do, but only 2 got replaced. And then I'm having a issue with my headlights with my wire harness. The bulbs are not blown, but the lights will be on and then they go off. And I did find out that it was the wire harness. While Loves could have fixed it, it was late at night and they couldn't get in touch with their dealer to get the parts. So I just had to kind of do what it do because I had to get moving. Anywho, guys, that's enough of me rambling. We're going to pick up these bricks. We're going to strap them down. We're going to get on down the highway. Get by the terminal sometime in the middle of the night / tomorrow. Get this load delivered first thing in the morning come Friday. And we're going to see what the weekend brings. And, I'll holler at y'all later. All right, real quick, YouTubians. We are here at Brickworks in Bridgeview, Illinois. Like I said, I had a load of bricks, didn't have the target, just straps. As you can see, snow out here. Passed through Fort Wayne, Indiana, -2 degrees. Man, make sure y'all bundled up out here. Let me go ahead and get this done. Get up out of here. I'm gonna probably go stop by the terminal, which is only 30 miles away from here. Go grab a couple straps because I do need some extra ones. Like I said, I got 1 or 2 that need to be replaced. So I'm gonna just grab a couple, just, you know, safe than sorry. Maybe grab a tarp, I don't know. But the next load after this, I do have the tarp. It's some steel that I'm picking up back over in Elkhart, Indiana. That load's going to Houston, Texas. I'll see y'all when I get over there. YouTubians, we're here at the terminal for Carrier One, Carrier One sign, in Griffith, Indiana. It is cold as my ex's heart up here. As you can see, snow, snow, snow. Man, it's cold, y'all, but I had to come here because I needed to throw away one tarp. One of my tarps was pretty shredded. And so I got a new 6-foot tarp. They do sell tarps new and used, as well as all of their equipment new and used. They had a used 6-foot tarp that they were selling for $180. So, and I'm gonna have them break that down into payments so it don't, you know, hit you all at once. Plus, I had got me 5 4-inch straps because, like I said earlier in the previous clip, 1 or 2 of mine had some tears in it. So, you know, we can't be riding like that or, you know, DOT gonna get you. Anyways, as you can see, a couple other guys here. One guy right there in the truck that looks like mine is equipping his truck, getting ready to hit the road. Everyone else is just kind of parked. Keep y'all engines running out here. It's too cold to be sitting and just trying to rely on that APU. Let that engine run, man. Let that thing warm up. Don't release your brakes on your trailer. Keep the things in because it frees up, you're gonna catch hell trying to move. Anyways, guys, I gotta go pick up this load in Elkhart. I just stopped by the terminal because it was on the way. We are gonna get that review video out, guys. I'm sorry, it's probably out by now. Just time, y'all, time. But anyways, like I said, we over here at the terminal. Appreciate everybody who has been asking about it. You don't have to come here. Let me make that very, very clear. You don't have to come here, and if you come here, you might not ever see me because I stay on the go. I come by the terminal when I need something because I needed my IFTA sticker. Other than that, I come and go. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Even if it ain't about Carrier One, if it's about Mercer, JB Hunt, Snyder, Hirschbach, any companies you have known me to be working at, feel free to ask. I don't care. I'll answer any questions. Other than that, guys, let's get up out of here. We finna get some free swag. Get me a coat. Well, I ain't gonna say free swag. I'm probably gonna charge for it. Coat. Get me some coffee. And let's get on down so we can get somewhere safe. Peace. All right, YouTubians, it's Monday. Happy Monday. Last load of last week. And after that, we'll pick up our first load of this week. It's a load of steel, as you can see, steel beams. Picked them up out of Elkhart at Bull Moose. Brought them here to Triple S Steel in Houston, Texas. I don't have my next load just yet. Currently waiting on dispatching for that. But we're gonna end this video this week simply by just, as I usually say, pre-trip yourself and the truck. That there is no load out here more important than your safety and your health. And make sure that whatever you're doing in trucking, you make the best decision for you and your family. You do not owe any company loyalty. The only people you owe loyalty to is your family and your God. Everything else is optional. With that being said, this has been Love about trucking. I will see you guys on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Let's get it.